Welcome to another segment. Moving on to the purchases ledger, control account. In terms of the purchases ledger control account, we are dealing with the purchases ledger control account. In terms of the purchases ledger control account, we are dealing with suppliers. We are now the customers. You first put the current sign, you put your debts. Then what do? You are not yet done. You need to know that a purchases ledger control account has got a credit balance. On our last video, we illustrated that a sales ledger control account has got a debit balance. In this scenario, you need to know that a purchase ledger control account has got a debit. It's got a credit balance. You record. Don't forget to put the column. In terms of Cambridge, they give you the columns already, but in terms of ZIMSEC, you need to actually write down, present your work yourself, which is actually good. January 1, balance BD, you record the balance BD. Then in some cases, you might be given the balance BD on the debit side. This might be given on the debit side, but it's not always the case where you're given the balance BD. Then before we move forward, you're going to start with the credit side. You have January 131, we have credit sales. You record your credit sales. We have interest on overdue accounts. You record the interest on overdue accounts. We have the refund from, actually the suppliers are refunding us. Maybe they supplied us some faulty goods, they actually refund us. If we receive a refund, we definitely record the refund from suppliers on the credit side. Then we will actually move onto the debit side. On the debit side, you have January 1, 31. We have discount, we receive discount. Maybe we bought the goods in bulk, or we did a prompt payment, we actually receive a discount. There is also cash or bank money which was paid to the purchases ledger, to the suppliers. We record the cash or bank. Then we actually record the set off or contra. I will explain further on this one in terms of a question. Then we have the balance CD, the closing balance. Suppose this balance CD, it is calculated. You balance off. Then we have also a balance CD here. In most cases, it is given. Then you record the balance CD. You balance off your accounts, you add the totals. Then it will be 20x January 1 balance BD. You record your balance BD. It will be 20x January 1 balance BD. You record. What do you do here? Remember, I illustrated that there is no account which ends with a balance CD. This balance CD is going to come here. This balance CD is going to come here. This is how we prepare purchase ledger control account. According to our syllabus, we're required to know the preparation, the purposes, parts, and also the sources of information of the purchases ledger control account. In terms of the information of the sales ledger, purchases ledger control account, we have the sources of information. Where do we get this information? We get it from the purchases daybook. I assume that if you are not familiar with the introductory part of accounting in terms of sales daybooks, in terms of the cash books, in terms of the petty ones, in terms of all those books which I'm talking about, kindly visit that concept, because this is going to be applicable in most concepts, especially in suspense and errors. You need to know this is a sales daybook, this is a purchase daybook, this is a trade receivable, this is a credit, this is a payable actually. So we have the purchase daybook, then we have the purchases returns day book. Actually, it's the purchase day book. Then we also have the cash book. But in terms of the cash book, remember, in terms of the cash book, we get the discount received and we also get the cash refunds from suppliers. I hope I've done justice to this aspect. Then I actually left something. In terms of items that you don't record, you are not required to record the cash purchases. Don't ever tempt yourself to record cash purchases. Then also, let's look at, we don't record trade discounts. I hope I've done justice to this topic. This is how we prepare sales ledger control account, and let's meet in the next video where we'll take a look at a comprehensive question looking at the preparation of control accounts. Have a great day. Thank you.